Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for the sign of Gemini for March, including late February 2022. So Gemini, we are in the season, the season of Pisces. The element is water, so lots of emotion coming through this next 4 weeks, and you are in your 10th house. So your 10th house basically is your ambitions, where you see yourself on a worldview, in the worldview, not just, in your little community, wherever. The imprint that you would like to be known or leave behind you. So whether that's humanitarian, whether it's work, hard work, whether it's being a good parent, whether it's being a good friend, all those sort of things come into view this next 4 weeks for you. And it's also about, just your kind of ambition. What are you actually doing on the planet? One of billions, but we all need to sort of leave a legacy and an imprint, and that's what this 4 weeks is about. The energy is the Hierophant, so your moral compass is very important. So how you actually really feel about things. The right and the wrong, if you know what I mean. What feels right for you to do and what feels wrong. What feels like you just think, oh no, I just can't do that. I'm sorry, I'm just not. It goes against my grain. It's also about authority too, but mainly authority are the rules. There are certain rules, universal rules as well, which we more focus on here rather than just the rules made up by whoever runs the world. Okay, where you are right now, Gemini. Stability with the 10 of coins, doing very well, very earth this time. Things going well for you. You've reached the end of the cycle. Number 10 is always the end, so stability. Hopefully with this you've created that all for yourself, that you're the only one that can create that. And then we have to move on to, there could be a legacy coming through here too. There can be, a bit of money coming through as a what is it? Not from the will, but from the passing of a parent or something like that. There could be money coming through that gives you that stability now. Let's see what is influenced this and the reading. The slow-moving energy of the Knight of Pentacles. So, yes, be very slow-moving month, actually, in terms of if there is a legacy coming to you. It will take a while, but, in the meantime, you can use or plan for that legacy, what you want to do with it. It's due to you, obviously, but it's a slow-moving energy, so it will take time. So it's obviously now about really planning what you want to do with that, because obviously it's a lump of money coming through. But the key code is it's slow moving, so don't be expecting Gemini to be in your usual realm of Speedy Gonzales sort of things. This is slow moving, as I said. Let's have a look at what was happening in January, February for you. And there we have the 8 of coins. So we have the Master's Apprentice. Thinking about what else you can, another startup, something else. This is typically Gemini. Well, okay, what can I start next? Well, I'm doing this job, but I want to branch out. I want to do this. I want to do that. I've got all this experience, and now I can branch out and do whatever it is. There is, a stability. So we've got all coins here. So we're really talking about your financial stability, things like that. So that looks really good for you to sort of slowly start planning for whatever your ambition or your project, a bit later in the year when you're ready to launch it. Recent influences, and we have the Fool. So a whole new book is being started now, a new journey. It can go either way. It can go up or it can go down, but make sure that it goes the way you want it to. So a very positive card to have. It's the start of a new life, really, I suppose. And we have many lifetimes in this lifetimes where we sort of go from, you know, level to level, don't we? And so that's what the Fool's about, a new journey, a brand new journey. The lesson you'll be learning: stick up for yourself, defend yourself, put yourself first. Don't be, you know, thinking about all these other people. This is all up to you and how you manage it and what you want to get out of it, what you want, you know, your legacy to be, what you want to put your energy into. Really, this is about sort of really fighting for your position in the whole thing. Standing up for yourself, and actually too knowing your worth, knowing what you put in. And as Geminis are, they're usually very much, they're very great at just new ventures and communications and getting things off the ground. They're real movers and shakers. But just remember always to put yourself first. Near future. And then have a bit of a rest going into March proper. Remember just to sit back, make your plan, and then sit back and just observe for a while, see how it goes, have a bit of a rest. There's nothing really to do but to do that. And that's a good thing too, just to chill out a little bit. You don't want to be too gung-ho about this, because this is all very stable and very sort of... it will take time to come to fruition. So make sure that you rest yourself here too and don't exhaust yourself. What's happening that you're not realising? Ace of Cups. So something that you really, really are attached to. It can be a person as well that you just have an amazing connection to coming through. You can have an amazing connection because of what we've seen here. It can be from somebody that you really, really had an amazing connection to, and that still is there. It's there. It's just like that beautiful soul energy, if you know what I mean. It can be somebody, but you're not expecting that. It's sort of not in your expectation. So it's good. It's a surprise. But it's very much a deep connection on a soul level with somebody. That's, you know, that relates to, it all relates. How others see you. And we have the Ace of Wands, which is plenty of energy to run with. Very much a great card for Geminis to have. They have lots of energy, and this is an abundance of energy coming through. A good time to start planning new things. Planning is important. And your values, and you've got the time to do it. So great. So you've got double aces here. So definitely things moving well and new opportunities coming your way. As I said before, they might take longer than you would anticipate, but nevertheless, get on with it. The planning, the valuing. Positive feelings. Giving and taking in equal measure. So very much money, once again, stability coming in, looking after others, making sure that that happens for you as well. Do you give and do you receive as much as you give, and vice versa? That needs to be balanced. It's very much a balancing card as well here. And we all would like to feel like our value systems is that we are those people that give and receive, not just take. It's got to be balanced, or else, you know, things will just go chaotic. Okay, let us see. Very nice cards, actually. The final outcome. Somebody coming back from the past. So somebody that is thinking of you, that they may have slighted you in the past, that you may have not had an apology from, and you may have let, you know, your sense of value for yourself has sort of dropped a bit there, but this comes in. And it's interesting because you've got this Ace of Cups down here, so obviously it was probably a person you had quite a good connection with, very much a soul connection, Gemini. So that's coming through as that, once again, as that need to mend the fences there with that deep relationship. And it is deeply karmic as well. So it needs to be. And that other party involved in this knows that as well. Okay, very interesting, Gemini. Right, let's see your message. Equanimity. I find hope in the darkest days and focus in the brightest. I do not judge the universe. Equanimity embodies forging ahead with an unshakable courage to experience all circumstances that come your way and without judging as good, bad, right, wrong, gain or loss, so that you will not be disturbed by your own negative emotions. Nothing can spin you out of your calm centre. Very apt. Equanimity. Forging ahead. Thank you so much for listening, Gemini. I wish you a wonderful month.